Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go the question. Albert and Bunny are 100 feet apart. Each person walks at a steady pace toward the other. If Albert walks at a constant rate of 3 feet per second and Bunny walks at a constant rate of 4 feet per second, how far will Albert walk in feet when they meet? Okay, let me draw a line segment which represents the distance between Albert and Bunny. Okay, now let me say this is a portion of Albert and this is a portion of Bunny. And the length of this line segment is the distance between Albert and Bunny, that is 100 feet according to the information. Okay, now let me mark a point C between A and B. So I assume this is a point at where both Albert and Bunny meet each other. That is Albert and Bunny, both of them are walking towards each other. So when they walk towards each other, they meet at the point C over here. And we have the speed for Albert, that is Albert walks at a constant rate of 3 feet per second. So that is when Albert walks towards meeting point C, the speed is 3 feet per second. And also when Bunny walks towards meeting point C, the speed is 4 feet per second. Okay, let me mark it over here, 4 feet per second. And also let me assume t is a time in seconds taken by both Albert and Bunny to cover the distance to the meeting point C. That is, Albert takes t seconds to travel the distance from A to C, and Bunny also takes the same time t seconds to travel the distance from B to the meeting point C. Okay, now let me calculate the distance from A to C, this distance. For that, what I have to do is I have to use a formula to get the distance. That is, the formula to get the distance is we have to multiply the speed and time taken. Already we know the speed of Albert, that is 3 feet per second. It has to be multiplied by the time taken by Albert, that is t seconds. So 3 times t is 3t. So this 3t represents the distance from A to C. Now let's calculate the distance from Bunny's position to the meeting point, that is this distance. So for that one also we have to use the same formula, that is we have to multiply the speed 4 feet per second by time taken by Bunny, that is t seconds. So 4 times t is 40. Okay, so this distance is 40, that is the distance from B to C. Okay, when we add 3t and 40, that is equal to the total distance from A to B, that is 100 feet. So it is equal to 100. Okay, now let's solve for t in this equation. When I add 3t and 40, I am getting 70, that is equal to 100. Okay, now let me divide both sides of this equation by 7. When I do so, this 7 will cancel. I am getting t equals to 100 divided by 7. Actually, my aim is to find how far Albert will walk in feet when they meet. That is, we have to find the distance walked by Albert to reach the meeting point C over here. So clearly, we have to get the distance from A to C over here. Already we got the distance from A to C. That is the distance walked by Albert to the meeting point, that is 3t. So here we got the value of 40, that is 100 over 7. Now to get the required distance, we have to plug in this 100 over 7 for this t over here. Okay, now let me do it. When I do so, 3 times 100 divided by 7, that is equal to 3 times 100 is 300 over 7. So Albert will walk 300 over 7 feet to reach the meeting point C. We find this 300 over 7 in answer choice B. The correct answer choice for this question is B.